Good morning, guys. Afternoon. I don't know what it is.
It's morning, still kind of.
Kinda.
Almost afternoon.
Almost afternoon?
Almost morning. It's like in that middle time.
I have no clue.
That's because your brain hurts from knitting. Ruben.
Ruben's giving loves to Heather because, you know, you didn't see her for a whole, I don't know,
12 hours.
12 hours. He might die.
He says he misses me. I'm his real mommy because his other mommy's mean.
That is so not true.
He says this thing is very important. Oh, great. Hi, Ramses.
So
I was supposed to be spinning.
Heather's supposed to be spinning. She's going to finish yarn here.
Right, because I'm almost done. I want to get it done.
I still have my sunglasses on my head. It's like in hopes that the sun will come out.
Hopes that it will come out.
Right?
It will come out someday. It will come out. Okay, you guys. Okay, there's one. This one's bigger and harder to maneuver. There we go. There we go. See, I'm going to pick the oil up off the floor before, you know. It's not almost 3.
It's not almost 3.
Not here. It's like almost noon. Yeah. Yes, they're very sweet. Come on, Ramses. Ramses is going to need to sit with me today because I petted Ruben.
Right.
And that's wrong.
So,
and
Heather's spinning.
I'm finishing up roving that I started at the Puyallup Fair of freezing cold.
Right.
And we haven't been online a lot because we've been busy getting everything ready for summer.
We have Saturday market starts this weekend, which if you want to see us at home in pirate gear,
that's where
we only do it on Saturdays at home.
During the Saturday market, not
Saturday market, not all the time.
Because there's a limit to what we do.
We have Slow Crawl that starts the end of this month.
Yep. Which is super fun. And there were 2 dogs up there. Super fun because the Slow Crawl, you can go all over the Northwest with your passport. The passports are $10. And
you can get them at any participating yarn shop.
Yep, and you can go all over and have fun.
We will also mail them to you.
Mail them to you, yep. We have a few left.
That. We have a few left. We have Slow Crawl pins.
Uh-huh.
We have our special yarn in, which I'm making a swatch for. Very slowly, tiny needles.
Yep, and that's not available until Slow Crawl. And
not
it's limited
available till Slow
to
Crawl.
our shop. It's from Dandelions and Daisies. You guys can't get a good view of that because it's supposed to be a secret.
It's secret, so I'm not going to show you up close. But
it's very
what
pretty.
is it called? The Pearly Rainbow?
Pearly Rainbow, and it's very neutral, but not.
Yes. This particular skein is on the bluey purple side. Some of them are on the green side.
Yep, they're really cool.
They are really cool.
They have all the colors.
They have all the colors in them. Totally would be a neutral. You could totally, if you are into knitting fingering weight cardigans, which there are those people, this would make the coolest.
She's saying that yeah, as I'm like
I'm on size 2 needles and this is not. I am totally like a size 9 needle person.
2 gets tiny, but some people love it.
It shows off the yarn better, but you know.
It does. Yeah, and then and we're going to be dyeing more roving. We've got just a little bit of our dyed roving left, and I am dyeing up like 20 to 40 pounds of it in May.
Which is this month.
Yep, that will be this month. Okay,
before the end of the month, I'm leaving to go on an adventure.
For a week.
For a week.
That at least until she gets thrown out of the car. For asking too many questions.
Too many questions. I get to go shearing.
Because this is a person, yeah, she's going shearing. Because, you know, we always do all these what if questions. Like, you know, what if we took a BFL and we crossed it with a border luster, and then we bred that back to a merino, and then we took that fleece and we processed it with pygora. Right. And that's what the whole trip's going to be like. I don't think Corey realizes that. That's okay.
Also, if anybody's talking to Corey right here, Bryn, don't tell her.
Don't tell her. I'm making a list of questions.
this is, I will have Corey locked in a car.
We're gonna have a notebook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be really great because I can't go because somebody has to adult.
Right, like we already asked all the questions, like how did this certain breed of sheep become a thing?
Yep. So
Like a thing, like not just a breed, but because we know how it became a breed, but how it became a thing with fiber.
right.
So, those are important business questions that I just want to know the history, since I wasn't in the sheep world that deep when that went down.
We also are going to. I just realized I never took off my ugly hoodie from home. Oh well.
It matches really well,
right,
even
though
though
it has paint and
paint
and stains on it. Right, it just goes.
It matches.
I put on good clothes underneath. I thought this through.
You know, it's chilly here today.
It's really cold.
Only chilly because
It's damp.
It's damp. It is a chilly 55 degrees, which is the difference is we have kind of a misty fog today.
It's not raining.
It's not raining.
It's not supposed to rain for like 2 weeks.
But versus our warm, sunny 55 degrees.
Right.
Which we had earlier this week, which was delightful. And it felt like summer and we were in t-shirts. So, yeah, it's hard.
So I know, yeah, weather's weird. So let's change the subject to, back to fiber.
Yep, fiber.
So
We got sidetracked on talking about the weather. Wow.
When we went to the Pygora farm, we were looking at that. One of the things we really want to do is focus on American-made products. And I know a lot of you guys have asked for cashmere-based products.
Why don't you do a cashmere Angora
fiber or roving or whatever? Do you have clearance sales? We do have clearance sales in the shop right now. We saw some yarn at 30% off and stuff. There's going to online. I'm going to have to see. I've got our producer is coming back, and then but yes, if you came in on Mother's Day, 4th of July, any of those, we always have a clearance bin, and it's always got really good stuff in it. We could also shop it for somebody. I just have to charge shipping on clearance yarn because, stuff.
We also, if you keep your eyes open, we have been going through when we have larger groups of clearance yarn, we have been listing them. So just peek around. Sometimes there's good stuff.
Yes.
We will put on Facebook. It's on the marketplace normally, isn't it?
Yes, normally I put it on Facebook Marketplace, and those are lots. But we have other stuff too, and yeah. Okay, so we're thinking about doing a Pygora goat run as a sustainable
version of cashmere
in our fiber run. So if you're interested in that, let us know. We are working on rounding up the Pygora now. It's 3. I'm a beginner knitter with green, blue, and cream white yarn. See from you last month. I can't read that because I gotta go.
Because the words, if
it cuts off. I love it. Oh, good. I'm glad you love it. Yes, you got the. I think you got the Ella Ray.
Ella Ray. I love the Ella Ray. Is it cozy or the wool?
It's so cozy.
I like the cozy.
Yeah. So, and we do have some cozy soft bulky on sale and a few other things.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to. Like I say, I'll see if Devin can make me some listings. Ramses, you don't need breakfast. You had breakfast. That's a really dirty look he just gave me.
I know. He seems to think that he's starving to death.
Yeah, so we're looking at doing that. We just ordered even more new yarn yesterday.
If there's a roving color you must have, let us know, because while I'm gone, Heather will be going down to Scio, Oregon, and she will be vending by herself, so she'll need lots of people to stop in and visit with her.
Right, because it's going to be lonely.
I know. At Fat Lamb in Scio, Oregon.
On Sunday only. We are out on the porch.
Yep, she will have a tent.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. We haven't put up a tent in a really long time.
Normally takes 2 people.
Figure it out. Just give me neighbors.
Yep.
There's like a feed store or a car dealership or something down the street.
Right. Did I get the tent back to you? I know Dusty had it over the winter, and he put bolts back in it.
I think it's still at your place.
Okay.
We'll figure that out. We'll look around for it. We'll find the missing tent. There's always something missing here. So, why Pygora versus Angora or regular goat cashmere? Okay, so regular cashmere is not really U.S. available. We just went through this where we tried to find local cashmere for one of our classes. And we had a really hard time doing so. Because
really hard
they
time.
don't produce a lot of fiber.
8 ounces a year.
And they typically use it for themselves. It's not like they have commercial herds. Because you also can't just shear off the cashmere. You actually technically are supposed to brush it off. So, Angora is a different product altogether. It's a hair
Angora
product.
is a completely different fiber.
Yep. And cashmere is very short.
It's a down.
And it's a down. So it's very similar actually to what you get from an Angora rabbit, but shorter. So what we have found when we went to the Pygora farm is that they have a type C. Everybody thinks type C is a lower grade.
Mm-hmm. It's not.
Pygora, what they do is they have type A is for Angora, which is their Angora type fiber. B is for blend. I'm making these things up. This is how my head works it, okay? C is for cashmere. So the C Angora, which is the closest to a cashmere, is very much like a cashmere, but it's got a higher luster. The lovely thing is that Pygoras do great in all weather. They have a thicker coat and longer coat than a lot of cashmeres. And it is higher luster because they have the Angora bred in. So it's really a fun product, and it's something that we can offer people a cashmere type product without any issues from overseas cashmere.
Which there is a huge issue with overgrazing and mismanagement of land and humans in the cashmere fiber world. Because
cashmere is mostly produced in China, but it's actually mostly produced on the Tibetan Mongolian plains, and I'm really bad with like
locales.
Yep, anything with geology's rocks.
Okay.
I'm bad with that too. So anyway, but they are all, and they are using the tribes there to do it. They are not getting a fair wage. They are very, very destructive to the environment. They are doing immeasurable damage to the plains there.
Those pictures of those goats in those trees that are stripped bare and there's no grass on the ground, that's what we're talking about. It totally
strips it down.
They're devastating the plains
and
to meet the need.
Basically, Buffy, you're right. You can get any you can get goat fiber or cashmere from any goat.
Yep.
Typically, goat or cashmere is under 8 microns, and that is the U.S. statement. You know, the Chinese is under 15 microns.
Yep.
Huge difference.
Huge difference.
And it's a huge difference in how it feels. I just bought some, and I was like, yep, this does not feel like cashmere. So what we want to do is help the Pygora goat industry, which is a renewable source in the U.S., actually get this going as a thing. Because this is kind of like an untapped market. And we all need to be very cognizant of where our fibers come from. That's why we stay so American-made.
So local. We like to meet the farmers.
Mm-hmm.
That's another way for us to reach out to these small farmers who have these small flocks of goats. Herds of goats. Goats come in herds. Herds of goats.
Why don't they call a herd of goat like a murder? Because there's like murders of crows. Or like they should be like a roustabout or something.
Goats would be a roustabout.
Right?
Or
like they are a
rave.
party.
No, they're a rave of goats.
Okay, that's our new term.
So
we have a rave of goats.
We're out here,
trying to find a rave of goats.
Right, and supporting these farmers who have a constant rave in their barns.
Right.
So I like the new term.
We have some pictures. If you look on online, we have some pictures. I don't actually have any Pygora in the shop right now. I'm gonna have to spin some up. I have a little bit in bags. I have to spin some up, and I'm gonna spin up some Pygora. I had a skein of it, and I think I sold it.
I think so too.
think
It
it's
sells
sold it.
really well.
It's shiny.
It's shiny. It's soft. It's amazing fiber. The Pygora breeders have done an amazing job working at building the quality of their animals
Right, and
in the last.
stabilizing how much it is.
Really, they're only they are
32
years old. The Pygora Breed Association, which is. They've only been breeding to a standard for 32 years, guys. Right. That, in the whole scheme of livestock, is
very
infancy.
Little.
They are very little. So they only have 32 years of 32 generations. So that they can 30 generations, because some people, they don't breed their goats till they're like 2. So. Yeah. So 30 generations of Pygora, that is a long time that is not a long time to
produce consistency.
Introduce consistency. And they are still working very hard to introduce consistency of their fiber. And it has come a long ways.
It has.
Just in the last 10 years.
And we are lucky here because they were started in Oregon City.
Yeah, Oregon City, Oregon.
So we have a lot of them. Yeah, you should. I totally like to see a sample of it, because that was the goat fiber, because that's really, it is interesting how they do come through. And all goat needs to be dehaired. It's not the easiest thing in the world to deal with.
Exactly, except for Angora goats.
Because Angora is only hair.
It is a completely different thing than cashmere or any other goats. It's a completely different fiber.
It's not a wool or an under.
Well, there's debates on that, but it's
Alex
it's
is her
completely different.
Very high quality. Yours are very cute. Yeah, they're cute and they're sweet and they're really interesting. But yeah, because we want to get American made products going versus relying. There's so much fiber. Like what I'm spinning right now has been milled in China, and it was interesting. We were talking to a yarn rep yesterday about that, and how, all of the indie dyed yarns and how all of the rovings and stuff are actually produced
in China,
and it's a mass marketed product, even though it's then dyed by somebody here, which is, we try to avoid that as much as possible,
because even our merino roving. It's a domestic merino that is milled here in the States.
It is, locally even.
Well, I think it's Texas.
Maybe.
Texas, they have their roving made. But they purchase wool from all over the place, and it's a domestic merino. And that's what we dye as our roving.
Right.
If it is not one of our personal blends.
Right. Because that's what we want and we try to be very cognizant too of the ethics of the shop and where everybody is.
If you take a look and see, guys, Heather posted a really interesting article yesterday about the speed goats.
Antelopes.
Antelope speed goats.
That's awesome.
That's all that came to mind, okay?
Are there like their groups of speed goat rave?
Yep. Okay. And they happen in Oregon. Have you ever, the antelope, the pronghorn antelope?
They have raves.
They have raves. And in their raves, did you know they'll run beside a vehicle, but their whole game is to pass in front of the vehicle as they're going 50 miles an hour
because
down the
that's
highway.
More fun.
Yeah.
It's like, I think that's like the daring rave.
That's
like their high school graduation.
I know.
Or college is their college.
Right. So speed goat raves. They're often called speed goats.
Dehairing is just really long, Alex. You basically, if you take it, and what I always did is I always held up my hand. Like, this isn't like really dehairable. Okay, so you hold it. Okay, like this.
You take a wad of it.
Like this. And the hairs will poke through your fingers, how I have it like this. And I can literally pull out the hair. It just takes a long time. Couldn't you run it
through a carder also, and when you roll it up as a roll lag, it would all poke out, and then recard it?
And continue that process? Yeah, but I found it faster to do it with the first pass with your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then do it and then card it and then dehair. I mean, you can spend
there's
hours
you
if
can.
you want. It just depends on how. Or there's magic elves at the mills,
Right.
which do it for us.
Which, when we tap into our little Pygora market to get, because we've had people who want, we want Angora, as in, not mohair, but Angora rabbit, cashmere blends.
Right. And we just cannot ethically do that.
Cannot ethically do it.
Yeah, because like the when we do the like that article with those and it was focusing on them being killed for fiber. But, and this is a big but, there's also a lot that are also decimated because of the cashmere industry and the overgrazing and everything. That's a huge issue.
Well, and any time that you're dealing with a high desert environment like Tibet is a high desert. It's, I mean, seriously, think about it. Eastern Oregon, it's been how many years since the Oregon Trail, guys? Over 100 years since the Oregon Trail.
I know, we're bad at dates, but yeah, something like that. Long time.
Long time since the Oregon Trail. You can still go out to Eastern Oregon to where the wagons went through, and the ruts are still there.
The magic elves are definitely worth their price, okay?
Yes.
That's why it comes back and it's magic. It does not smell like a goat.
We learned that.
It looks like it's not a goat. And it's in these beautiful strips. You can just spin it. And there are pros and cons. Some people really like the processing. I don't like the processing, okay? I like it just well. You have to do it once in a little tiny...
4 to 8 ounces.
If that.
And then
it's done. We're
done.
on to the next thing.
Yep.
You realize how much you could spin in the amount of time that there's processing? Hours.
You know how many yards you get off of 4 ounces?
Uh-huh. That was elementary school. Yeah.
So, something to keep in mind is where your fiber comes from. These high desert areas like Tibet, like Mongolia, like some of our western states here.
Turkey.
Utah.
Uh-huh. Western states. Yeah, western states would be Utah and New Mexico.
Arizona,
where
Oregon,
they have
Washington, Idaho. I'm sure even Colorado, Wyoming are the same kind of situation.
Right.
The plants, I mean, if you can go and you can see wagon ruts that are 100 years old because the wagons went through there. Can you imagine what overgrazing that area does? It's just devastates the land.
Right.
Those bushes and shrubs and stuff only grow an inch a year, if that.
Right.
I mean, you're talking about areas that are lucky to get 2 inches of moisture a year.
Right.
We get that in a day.
A lot.
Days on ends.
Not really. Just sometimes. It's not as rainy here. But I'm sure that, here we have the opposite problem. We could overgraze all we wanted and, seriously, they had to be covered by blackberries the next day.
Well, that's why clear-cut logging actually works around here versus
other things.
Other areas.
But
you can't clear-cut in other areas.
But that's where you have to know, because we also can't grow Angora goats here either because, they mold.
Because it's too
Not
wet.
literally mold, but...
Sheep mold. Merino molds here. It literally turns green.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have, a really fancy setup to get fine wools to grow over here in the wet. Or they turn green. We've bought green fleece before.
We have. We've done that. We've bought lots of stuff, though.
They grow red or green algae, depending upon their pH.
And speaking of that, we will be taking more fiber to the mill. So if there's a special fiber that you want to see, let me know before the 19th. Because that's the mill day, too. When I will be down there getting stuff to them. Yeah. And that will probably be our very last run till fall for that. So, and then we'll do that. Hi, Carly. How are you?
Unless you guys buy all of our fiber at one of our events, and then we have to
panic and do more.
Uh-huh.
Right? We'll do that. We'll be happy with that.
I
We
don't
could
know,
always
there'll probably
make
be
more
a mill
fiber.
run in August, I would think.
Yeah, but it won't be ready till December.
Right, but
Now we have dogs running laps.
well, Ramsey
Led by
wants
the
our
poodle.
attention because he wanted out, but we ignored
He didn't
him.
really need to go out.
Nope.
So
So he really doesn't have to go out. He just wants to go out there and mark all of the spots that somebody else might
because
have
they
marked
walk
yesterday.
their dogs at night here.
And so his whole thing is,
He
I
wants
get
to
to
go
the yarn
outside.
shop and I demand you take me for a short walk so I can stop and barely dribble tinkle on everything.
Because there were dogs out here last night. And so now that we're not doing that, he's making the puppies run laps.
Right, because
Ignored him.
very much.
And that's, his whole thing. It's very firm rules.
It's a fun
The
time.
puppies think that he's funny, though.
They do. They like him.
Uh-huh.
They think he's
They're
great.
both bigger than he is now, so it's kind of...
It's kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they slid into each other with him in between.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're silly. So, yeah, other news, let's see, what else are we doing? Memorial Day weekend, we're in Portland.
Selwood
Sunday and Monday.
at Oaks Park.
Yep, and we're having Angora rabbit stuff on Sunday.
Are we taking our stamp with us? Can we stamp
We
there?
cannot stamp there.
Oh, okay.
They have
so
to come to the shop.
So our slow girl people, sadly, we can't stamp you there.
Nope, they cannot do that. That's a rule.
Okay.
Because
that's
we
why
had
I
people
asked.
asking that last year for black sheep. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So we
Yeah.
cannot stamp while we're at events, but we will be there. And it's an Angora Education and Spin-In Day.
Yes.
We are there as Pearly Shell and Northwest Angora Rabbits.
Right. So we are there. There's lots to learn. I know this wheel is clanking too today, but it's not a bad clink. I haven't tightened her up since we moved her.
She's actually hitting the table with one of the footmen.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't think it's that. It's something else too. There's a clink. See, it's still there. There's a clink when I go down. But yeah, it does sound nice. It's like, it's fun. Sunday and Monday, is there an itinerary? We will be posting one. Oh yeah, I'm glad that you're coming to Selwood. We will be posting one soon. I know it's noon to 4 both days. There is no Angora Rabbit show
No.
this year, but what we are doing is we are doing a Spinner's Dream, which is open to any rabbit that has wool.
Oh, it's the footman hitting the pedal, the
It's-
leathers.
Yeah, it just needs to be tightened. Because I haven't tightened
Yeah.
it since.
The leathers are a pain in the rear. We haven't replaced the leathers on this wheel with
And they stretch.
with
And,
shoelaces and leather stretches
uh-huh.
with use. And Ruben,
So
Aria,
there's...
what do you have? Spit it out. Leave it.
Aria, drop it. Good girl.
Good girl.
Yay! Good job.
It's like a flower petal.
Uh-huh. Good girl. So we'll have a Spinner's Dream competition, and then we will also have a wool skein garment competition on Sunday, along with shearing and rabbit demos and all the stuff. Monday there will still be a few rabbits around, but we will have a spinning circle. We will have a drop spindling class, along with drop spindles to try. Rumor has it the kids might be teaching dyeing. The kids might be teaching dyeing.
The kids might be teaching dyeing. How exciting.
And then we also might try some ice dyeing if the weather's nice.
And if you want to learn something in person,
Yep. We'll probably...
let us know. We can bring knitting kits. We can bring...
Yep.
We'll have spindle kits there. We will teach spindling at
The
any
cost
time.
is free, except for, normally there's a cost for, like, the spindle class is normally, like, $20, and that includes your spindle. And the kids will probably be working for donations for the other. It is free to come to, and it's just whatever activities you want to do there if there's
Right.
an associated cost for supplies, and that's it. You can, yes, bring a chair. Bring a snack if you want, though there is fair food there because we're literally... Okay, so Oaks Park is their county fair, so we are literally right outside the fair, like right on the fair. This is really important that we're doing this because there's now no 4-H program with this particular county in Oregon. So basically whatever animals and whatever stuff we bring is all that there is for the whole fair. And
besides the petting zoo, camels and tigers.
Right. So be prepared.
Seriously?
Be
you
prepared.
have string wrapped around you.
Be prepared for lots of education and everything. Hello, Sue. And then we have we will have lots of things going on, and basically we just fill up the area and we have a lot of fun and we expose everybody, all the public, everybody else to the fiber arts side of it. This year there's also a spin-in, which we're getting a lot of attention on, so I'm hoping we can have a spin-in because I have this plot. I don't think, can anybody see, because you guys are much better at this than we are, can anybody see there's a world record for the number of spinners
in one location spinning?
Right, because this would be totally the place to like kill that record.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Wouldn't that be, like, not this year, obviously, because it's like a lot of setup. I know that. It's like a lot of setup to do,
right,
like,
because we have to get
world
all the
record
Guinness, and we have to have people there.
And measuring things and all that stuff. But
right.
Seriously, wouldn't that be totally cool?
To, like, be in the world record book.
And the whole weekend, you're outside, and there's
Bring a
trees.
jacket, and bring your sunscreen. Because it can be sunny, and we're like down on the Willamette, so if the breeze picks up, even though it's sunny...
It is always perfect there. Only one year has it been chilly.
Right.
It is always, because you're underneath the oak trees.
So if it's warm, it's no big deal, because we have lots of shade. But if it's a little breezy, it can be chilly with all the shade. So bring a jacket and bring your sunscreen, because
that was only the 1 year it was ever chilly. It's always been like 85 degrees.
I
and like
know,
72
but you know,
under the
this
oak
would be
trees.
the strange year.
You're just negative. It's because I traumatized her by
because we
Portland.
freaking froze to death
in
Puyallup. And it's always been nice there, too.
I've heard rumors that that's not always been nice. That's why they said wear winter clothes. And we just bypassed that in our heads. And didn't even bring a coat.
I didn't bring a coat. Neither of us brought a coat. We didn't realize it was going to be 32 degrees.
It was cold.
So cold.
It was very cold. But no, Portland's really fun. And bring your chair, bring a snack, bring your wheel or any questions. And, you know, like I say, we'll have all of the Kromsky wheels there for everybody to try out. Mm-hmm. We will have a little bit of stuff for display, and things like that. And it's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
It's a very relaxing weekend with a lot of like-minded people and exposing a lot of people. We always get a cool story or two.
Oh, we get the most amazing stories from people who come by. We've learned all about Egyptian
really
cotton.
Cute and Puyallup. We were really cold too, but it was really fun. It was like next year we'll come with like fleece-lined corsets.
Wool pants.
We'll be like
to wear under our wool
we
skirts.
have 17 layers on, and it was great.
We'll dress like it's Russia in the winter.
It'll be good. You know, we'll make it work. They're nothing. They are chewing on each other's legs.
No, I heard the crinkle of the packaging for these needles.
They're chewing on each other's legs. It's like a chewing day.
It's a racy day. They're finally recovered from their really hard puppy classes.
They had a really hard puppy class on Tuesday. It was very hard. And then we had all that stuff. Gina brought us because, well, you know, we kept, okay, so here's what happened. It was really funny. So every morning,
we would put more clothes on.
We get up, we put clothes on, and it was warm in the hotel room.
More clothes.
And we put like extra layers on.
So that we were sweating by the time we left the hotel room.
And then we walk out and we go, oh, it's not bad today. Today's really good.
Today's really warm.
We can go. Because, you know, we had a Walmart a block away from our hotel room.
Right.
We had a mall, a super mall, right by our hotel room.
Yep.
We had all the opportunities to buy clothes. But we would go, no, it's not going to be cold today in the barn. And we just wandered to the barn.
And it was good for
like an hour. And then we would be like, well, it's not that bad. It'll warm up. And then it would get progressively colder throughout the day.
And a breeze would pick up.
And then we'd be like, well, now we're just stuck here.
Yep. We're just going to die in the barn.
It was really actually funny. I had on like Angora underneath everything. Oops, guys, just like got attacked by the puppy. Okay.
At least they didn't knock them down today.
They didn't.
Yeah.
They have like full on norm. They have not been zooming much here at all.
No.
Because we've been working them so hard.
There's been a lot of training. A
And
lot.
like evidently today is like the zoomies day.
What am I doing? This is not
Did you mess up?
I am. I have to
Take out a row.
well,
Or just leave it. Just leave it. It's like
No.
a culture thing.
No.
Uh-huh. We always need adult supervision. I don't, there's never enough adult supervision in our lives. It's okay. Sometimes they tell us no and that's wrong. Sometimes we supervise ourselves. Like,
I don't know why they tell us no.
like Danielle says I want an alligator and I say no.
I
And then
just pointed out that somebody else has an alligator.
And then I go, those goats, and she goes no.
Right.
And then
Shelly
together,
said, look at this pony, it's cute. We both said no.
So we do that really good. We do the no thing to each other sometimes. It's when we both have a bad moment. Like,
Chickens.
well, this year's been the year of the chicken issues. Last year, 2 years ago, we came back from a really long trip. We both had real issues with buying guinea pigs.
Oh my gosh.
Like, we would look at each other and we would both just buy them.
We did. We
And
looked at them and then we
go to
went on
rabbit
this.
shows all the time, and we never buy rabbits. Like strategically, we buy the rabbits. No, like the cavies were like, they're like, well, this one's not show quality. And we're like, that is just cute.
It's a little potato.
It's just cute. Nobody will notice it. It could just sit in a cage, and we're gonna give it
that
names.
one show. Gosh, we were so sleep deprived.
We were.
Still, that one show. I think we bought like 5 guinea pigs.
I think so.
It was so bad.
It was so bad. And then we were just like, there's no problems.
No problems here. No problems.
There are still guinea pigs in both of our rabbitries. What are we doing with the guinea pigs? I'm not really sure. They just hang out, okay?
Hey, I've shown them.
She showed them once, twice.
I did.
Twice, once.
Once. I haven't gotten to another show with guinea pigs. I'm planning on in June being able to show something.
Uh-huh.
I have babies.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. They're very cute, okay? They're cute.
So,
they are just cute. There is no purpose to these things at all.
They're cute.
There's
they
no
make
purpose.
Me happy.
Some days they eat a lot.
They eat a lot.
Never underestimate the amount of food that a guinea pig eats. Why do you think all those Americans ended up at your house? I was tired of feeding them. I was like, hey, Dalton needs a KV project. He likes them.
Actually, I think he's downsizing. Anybody want a spotted guinea pig? He has some.
They're cute. Spotted. They look like little cows.
He just had 2 more.
Yeah, they reproduced really well. Then
One's
we have
satin.
They do that too. They make them shiny.
Really, really shiny satin.
Yeah, and then no, it's bad. And then we don't touch the gators. There's no
I don't
touching
want to touch
gators.
the gators. I don't want to touch them. I don't want to pet them. I want to name them Fluffy
You
and
just
keep
gotta
them in my
spinning
swamp.
wheel. Awesome.
Who got a spinning wheel?
Lauren, we taught her to drop spindle.
Yay!
Awesome.
Congratulations.
That is so exciting. What kind of wheel did you get? You got to send us pictures.
Yeah.
And if you have any problems, let us know. We can help you out with it.
We're all about helping you.
You introduced a spindle to me? Fair. Yep, I knew you would be hooked bad. I was like making bets on who was going to be hooked. Lauren told us we bonded over Little House on the Prairie.
Yes.
Farmer Boy. Yep.
Yes,
See,
that was
the
an
thing.
amazing day. We enjoyed your family.
We had
so much.
Yes, there's a lot of fun. Yeah. That's why, see, it was worth being cold because we got people spinning.
I know.
So
that always makes it so much worth it.
Send me pictures. Send us pictures, and we'll see if we can help you with it. Or you can always bring it to the shop and we can look at it. But yeah, and then get you going on it. Yeah, no, it's really fun. It's always fun. And yeah, and that's why we like doing the events. And that's why we like doing Oaks Park, because it's really
so much
fun to meet everybody. And, you know, because here we accost people all the time.
We do.
But then
I tried accosting people while I was painting.
Right?
The people don't talk when you're painting for some reason.
It's like they think that you might throw paint on them, like we're splatter painting things or something.
If you come to the shop, you'll have to see our splatter painted wall.
We did a really good job.
And you can ask us all kinds of questions about it. And we have a funny story that we
can't tell.
We will only tell you in person.
Yep, that's an in-person story. There cannot be evidence.
Not online.
Not online. And then we have, like, we painted buoys, and it looks really cute outside.
It does. It looks so cute. I have to use the restroom, and so does the puppies.
And
so you just keep talking.
But yeah, no, because sometimes the locals avoid us too. Like,
they all avoid us.
Like they think we're weird. I don't know why. So then we're gonna start fleece washing classes soon, and we're gonna have a new class schedule up. I want to call them classes. Maybe I should call them workshops. Something. We're gonna have a new class schedule hopefully within the next week. I'm working really hard on it, as you can tell as I'm spinning yarn and not doing it. You know, are you going to Black Sheep? Yes, we are at Black Sheep Gathering. We have a booth. We are the second, almost directly across from the front doors. If you go down to the second aisle, we're right across from Woolly Winder, because we have a party with Woolly Winder every time we get together. And so we will be there with spinning wheels and new fiber and all sorts of other fun stuff. And we are camping out there.
Where are we camping?
Black Sheep Gathering.
Can't wait.
That should be fun. I love Black Sheep. And we go to the dinner and we hang around. Yeah, we might even still have like a sheep spinner's dream lead thingy. You never know. We might get creative and make a shawl or something. Spinner's lead. So we might do something like that. You never know. And then we're at Oregon Flock and Fiber and Fiber Fusion. So we've got lots of shows on the schedule this year. And then, yeah, we'll see you there too. We'll be dressed as pirates, so we'll be hanging out. And this year we have a double booth, so that will be nice, because our booth always ends up the party booth. So I decided that this year we had to have a party booth, so that, you know, with a bigger system in it. So we don't have just, you know, a little bit. Hang on, my phone's giving me a low battery sign. I must have a program running in the back of my phone that's like taking all of my battery away. Because it's been losing battery a lot. Or else it's not charging at night, one or the other. And Fiber Fusion, Oregon Flock and Fiber, we will have bunnies at 2. We don't do that at Black Sheep. It's too hot. Unfortunately for them. Makes it harder.
What makes it hard?
Bunnies at Black Sheep. We don't have bunnies. I was saying we have them at Oregon Flock and Fiber or Fiber Fusion. It's too hot at Black Sheep. So, yeah.
Bunnies don't like it hot.
And if you guys have any, we're going to be starting to redo the website, hopefully today. My producer's coming in. He wanted a week off. I don't know why. I was like, when do you get a week off in life,
real
man?
life. You
But,
don't get days off in real life.
It's hard when they're college kids. It's like you don't want them to, like, ruin all their hopes and dreams.
Not right away.
No, it's like you have to, like, do it slowly.
Okay.
Like, you know, sure, you can take a week off. You don't get paid.
You don't get paid.
That type of thing. So, he's been taking a week off to recuperate. He wanted to go see Captain Marvel last night. It was the last thing played, but we didn't go do it. I still don't understand why I have to see Captain Marvel. And then he couldn't figure out why I didn't just go see it on my own. Like, that I knew it was a Marvel movie. And I was like, because I didn't necessarily connect the fact that it might be related to the Avengers.
Even though it says Marvel, Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel, it sounded like a whole different thing. And I thought, oh, that's like their new thing. You know, I've been busy, okay? So
Doctor Strange did not seem like it was a Marvel movie either.
Yes, we were the ones with the bunnies at Fiber Fusion, and this year we'll have more. Yeah. It was fun. No, Doctor Strange didn't fit in at all. I didn't understand why we had
I don't know. That's Dwayne's hero.
That would make sense, doesn't it? It's the one that none of us, the rest of, I can't make any sense out of that.
I've never seen the movie.
Oh, I've seen
There
them
Devin.
all.
See, if Devin never edited our things, I'd say, hey, Devin, I've only seen like 4 Marvel movies ever.
Yeah, no, you're supposed to see all of them because they tie in together. It's very confusing.
I only watch the ones with Hulk.
Okay.
Where I know the Hulk is highly involved.
Have you seen Thor Ragnarok?
Yes.
That one's really funny.
That one's good.
And Ant-Man's really good.
I haven't seen Ant-Man. I do watch the Guardian of the Galaxy things because, we're the Guardians of the Wool.
We are the Guardians of the Wool.
Because Chris Pratt raises Romneys.
And we're going to get that sheep.
We're totally,
fleece.
so...
We really don't need the sheep. We
don't need the sheep. We just want the wool.
Yep, we're going to do that. Because that's,
Yep.
Don't be afraid. Just be very afraid.
Don't be afraid. Just be very afraid.
We really should have named like a dog Rocket. Because we could go
We're going to raise a rabbit. We're going to name a rabbit Rocket. An Angora.
Yeah, but that's not going to help us steal the wool. The dog, we could have taught one of those dogs over there to get wool. Aria is really good at stealing wool and yarn. She's really talented at it. They have all their teeth out today. You guys should see them. They're like gator mouths.
So gentle. They're like gator mouthing. But they hardly touch each other. They're like,
It is hilarious.
It's not even, they're so gentle.
They're gentler with themselves, with each other than they are with us.
I know.
It's really cute. They're all happy. They're having a bestest day ever.
Bestest day ever.
Because we haven't told them to do anything today.
We haven't.
So they've been learning how to place.
Ooh. This is the last day to sign up for the camel class.
Yes, if you want the camel class, we are mailing that out Monday to start our class on Thursday. So
on the camelid families, which is camel, alpaca, llama,
those things.
Those things.
Spitting things.
The ones that spit. The sheep, the long-necked sheep that spit.
Yep. So that's going on, and that's on our website to sign up.
And there is camel.
There is camel. Clean camel, too.
Clean camel. We're not making you de-hair the camel.
Because, boy, that's a pain.
It's smelly, too.
Yep. This is clean camel cloud.
Yep. Mainly because I can't get a hold of raw camel. I did not look for raw camel. I will flat out tell you guys that. I did not try to source that. I have not contacted any zoos for that. I have not.
Zoos won't let us have the fibers like a biosecurity thing.
They do. Portland Zoo tells us it's a biosecurity. We can't have their Angora or their
I think
cashmere.
we should go up to the other zoo, like the Washington Zoo.
I think so, too.
And be all like, hey,
we'll work on this with you.
Right. But they think that we're weird.
They do. All these people think that we're
we should totally go to Northwest Trek.
That's the one I was thinking.
Because they have they have goats and bears and wolves and lots of things with fluff.
Right.
And they're like a private zoo.
Versus a
real zoo.
Right.
And they might be more open to it.
More open to our crazy.
Mm-hmm. That's the one that you ride the tram around. So there's it's up in the mountains in Washington. Not really up in the mountains, but on the way to the mountains. And and they have bison. Yeah, they have bison too. And
we can do bison. We dig bison.
Yeah, that would be cool. So you go up there and you drive and you get there's a walking trail, and then you can go and you ride the trams around.
Okay.
And then you will go out and the animals are all living free in a field.
So the San Diego Wild Animal Safari?
But it's Northwest. Yep, that's right. Aria,
What do you have?
Aria, drop it. Oh, I think it was just something
Reuben.
edible. Reuben. Good girl, Aria. Hi, Wacko. So, when I was a kid, I used to always want to go there on my birthday because it was like a trip to go there. And then one year our car broke down, and we had to like walk to the zoo. Like up it like broke down. There's this really steep hill, really steep, going up there, and it broke down on that road, and we had to like walk to the zoo.
I remember in Oregon there is a wild animal safari that you drive through, and I remember, and we had a car with no air conditioning because everybody when you were a kid, they had vinyl seats, so you were sitting on vinyl seats.
Like it was like a
your
cooking
shorts.
thing.
And your skin stuck to it. You melted into the seat,
Right.
and then when you got up, it really hurt. It was awesome. So,
Right.
anyways, we were in the car, and the ostrich stuck its head through the window. You're supposed to have the windows rolled all the way up, and it was like August in like central southern. It's Roseburg, Oregon,
Right.
which is like
It's hot.
It's so hot,
So wrong.
hot. So the ostrich like ate a ballpoint pen off the dash of the car. I kind of feel mildly guilty for the ostrich, but the thing was freaking terrifying.
What is this? The tram couldn't. I gotta read this. Okay, we were there in rutting season, and a bull thought my wife was his next honey. The team couldn't run fast. The team couldn't run fast enough for her. No, it is like you are so natural. Northwest Truck is awesome because you really do feel like you are in the woods.
In the woods
With the animals. I was so disappointed when I lived in Missouri
when
that
the
we
zoos
went
were
to
in, like, cages.
No, I knew the zoos were in cages. When we went to a drive-through one, like the one in Roseburg, and like the animals were just like that one you had to buy food
to get them to come to the car.
Well, you have the option to buy food.
Roseburg, you do
But
too.
if you didn't buy the food, what they would do is they would stop in front of your car.
Yep.
And not let you go till you threw food. I don't know how the people escaped that didn't buy the food. Because it was bad. And they were like buffalo and stuff, and they were giant.
Yeah.
But I was really disappointed because I was used to like the Northwest Truck where it's really naturalized and yeah, it's really cool. And I've told Dalton like for 3 years that I'm going to take him there.
He doesn't believe us anymore.
Nope. So I guess we should just do it. We're just going to have to do
Tell
it.
him we're getting a library ladder.
We should totally do that. We should be like, yeah, we got to go on a trip, you guys.
We should.
And that will be like our one thing. We can only do one thing, okay, with the kids every summer. We figured that out.
We have to tell them it's something so awful.
Right. Because otherwise we just never get it done.
Right.
Yep, we should totally do that. And then, they have skunks there too. I saw them.
Oh, that's what he wants to see more than anything else. Dalton's favorite animal is the skunk and now the Stellar Jay because both of those he has done animal research papers on, and his favorite animals consist of the ones that he's fully researched.
Okay.
Skunks and Stellar Jays.
Yeah. Devin and Sherry never liked going to the zoos. They would do it for me. And that was all. It was very sad. So
Declan enjoys it, but he definitely says there will be no more livestock in his bedroom.
Okay, we took your other kids to the zoo. We took Dalton too to the zoo. We took them to the Portland Zoo. They did not really enjoy it, except for Dalton.
The only real picture I have of Dwayne smiling on my wall is at the Portland Zoo. You snapped that picture. You caught him with a real smile.
I did.
I have that picture blown up. It's on the living room wall. I actually hung pictures.
That's really impressive.
It is. I don't do that very well.
See you later. Yeah, we'll see you in July. We'll be there having fun.
Where?
Black Sheep Gathering.
Oh.
That's only like 8 weeks away.
Gosh, that's just scary.
Isn't it? Like when I was looking at the thing, I was like, oh my gosh.
I know.
I don't know what happened
to
to
sit
April.
down and do a day of calendaring.
You guys realize how hard it is to put the calendars together? It's so bad. So bad.
Because we don't just have one calendar.
We have all of them.
All these calendars.
It's
We
bad.
have to merge them.
Yeah. Yeah, and you'll see us in June. Awesome. That will be... Yes, because you're coming the way. Are you coming down to the shop, Annette? Because you should, because, now you
coming down in June?
They're coming to a graduation?
A graduation? Or is she coming to Oregon State, the rabbit show?
Right, there's shows. There's everything.
Oh.
I keep forgetting that rabbit show is that. See, that's only like 4 weeks away.
I know.
We better get busy on stuff. I know what we've been doing all the time. Nothing.
Totally working.
Oh, you guys want to see the patio? We should take you guys and show you guys the shop.
No, they have to come and see the splatter paint.
No. They can see it because it looks really cute out there today.
It does look really cute.
And some of them can't come. They just can't hear all the stories. Before they... I only have that much roving left. I hate it when I only have that much roving left.
We should make her finish spinning it right now.
Nope. It's all good. I'm going to show you guys the patio. I have to walk.
I've been out to the patio. I'm going to keep knitting because...
Because you're like trying to knit.
Because...
Look at that dog sitting over there. He was sitting behind me. Oh, you're coming to Astoria? Well, you should... Astoria is right by the shop,
Right?
Same.
15 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes more and you can come to the shop. 2. And then you can have fun. Okay, so we did this yesterday. Day before. Whatever, there's a thing. We've done it. Okay. Here's our boats today. It's gray out. It's very gray. It's very pretty. It's our patio. Oh, look at, they put up red, white, and blue. It looks so cute. And then look at, ha! It's all the colors. We have to finish that side. Don't pay any attention to that side. Pay no attention. See, we have painted buoys. We have flowers. We have a pink cart. Splatter paint. All the things. It's so fun. So we are ready for the Saturday market tomorrow. Super, super, super fun. And you come in to the shop. And we redid the outside too on the front. So yeah. They told us we could paint. Nobody said what colors we had to paint it.
Or that we couldn't paint it.
Or that we couldn't paint it. Or, anything else. So, yeah. All right, well, we better get going. We've got a whole bunch of stuff to do, like, I don't know, calendars.
Yep.
And all that fun stuff. Hi, Ramses.
Kinds of fun stuff.
Hi. I left Ramses and it's, oh my gosh. Ramses. So, yeah, well, we will be back on later. You guys have fun. We will probably do a Facebook Live tomorrow from the Saturday market.
Yeah.
So you guys can see what we're doing. All right. Bye.
Bye.